Welcome to tonight's live stream broadcast.
I don't have them.
I hear you. Welcome to tonight's live stream broadcast of Aberdeen Christian Knight Varsity Girls versus the Faulkton. There we go. We're playing with something. There we go. Now we're live. Welcome to tonight's live stream broadcast between the Aberdeen Christian Knights and the Faulkton Trojans girls basketball game. Got Matt Rohrbach with me tonight. Dave Palmer will give you a little play-by-play of this varsity basketball game. The lineups have just been introduced, and we're about to go to the national anthem here coming up there. I guess we're a little bit behind. They just introduced the Faulkton lineup, and they're coming to the Aberdeen Christian lineup. Starting at guard, number 11, Joy Rohrbach. She's a senior. Hannah Miller, number 23, is the senior.
Knights start 4 seniors and 1 junior. So
Kaylee Bach, number 20, is the senior. Number 33, Grace Kaiser, is the senior as well. And then at center, the only junior starting tonight, Mallory Miller. So 4 seniors and a junior, and we'll get you that Faulkton lineup here after the national anthem and play-by-play starts here.
These officials are licensed by the South Dakota High School Activities Association to assist the teams with game management. We request that you respect their honest efforts in administering tonight's contest. The trainer for tonight's contest is Kyle Everson, provided courtesy of Avera Sports Medicine. Before we begin, please join us in the opening prayer tonight, led by Roy Becker.
Let's pray. Lord, thank you that we can be in this facility tonight and enjoy this great game of basketball. We just pray that you will keep the players and the refs safe as they play and run up and down. And pray that there'll be a good game and that they will do it to honor you. Thank you for their talents and the efforts that they put in. And then just give everyone a safe trip home tonight. We pray this in your holy name. Amen.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing to honor our nation and its flag. Proper etiquette is to remove all headgear, stand at attention facing the flag, and place your right hand over your heart. Military members have the option to salute. Our national anthem is performed tonight by the ACS Pep Band under the direction of Kimberly Stager.
All right, well, we're about ready to tip off. The national anthem was performed by the Aberdeen Christian School Pep Band, and we're playing tonight at the Aberdeen Christian Gym at the high school. They have a fairly new facility, just a couple years old. It's on the west side of the old Dakota Midland Hospital, which is the site of the Christian school, and they got a beautiful wood floor here. They play a couple games a year here. The boys are playing here tonight in a doubleheader, so there's a very good crowd here. I don't know what the capacity here is here, probably between 500 and 800, but there's a very good crowd. We're ready for tip-off here. Looks like Ashley Seen, 5'9" junior, going up against Mallory Miller on the tip.
Well, this should be a pretty good ball game here. Faulkton, they barely lost to Roncalli a few games ago, or about a week ago. So
10-point game. Roncalli's #1 ranked team in Class B. Pass inside. Grace Kaiser for 2 to start the game.
Faulkton started out in that 2-3 zone. I expect that they'll probably switch it up a little bit, try to keep the Knights a little bit off tempo.
You know, most teams will go to a zone when you see the size that these girls, you know, any basketball team,
right,
not just boys or girls. A lot of times when you're undersized, you play zone.
Christian hasn't shot the ball well from the perimeter this year, so I would assume I'd see Faulkton really pack it in. Interesting note, the first game of the Millers last year was actually versus Faulkton, and Faulkton beat them, I think, by about 6 or 8 or 6 or 7 or so.
Yeah, I remember going to that game
right
with you last year down at Faulkton, and
it was right around this time last year.
You could see all kinds of potential. You can see a big 3 knocked down by number 30 Kramer, 5'5" senior.
Yeah, she's a really good defender. I'd expect to see her pick us up full court here as the game moves on. Nice shot there from Kramer.
Faulkton with an early 3-2 lead here. 6.5 minutes left.
It's going to be really important for the Knights to be patient here. It's going to be tough to get Mallory touches as Faulkton rotates defensively.
Baseline jumper is off the mark and rebounded by number 20, Shayna Heitman, and Faulkton retains possession and will come the other way.
That's a shot that Kaylee's got to be able to or that she needs to shoot. She's been the Knights' best shooter this year so far, so hopefully she can push that one away and get started.
Yeah, with the size this team had, the Christian
right
team has, you got to be able to knock down some shots.
Yep, just a couple, keep the defense honest.
Make defense honest, that's right.
Well, Knights are starting in man here. A lot of their attention is going to go to number 4, Ace-Off.
Shot clock stunting down here, 5 seconds left. Just before the buzzer, Faulkton gets a shot off, rebounded by Miller, and we'll go the other way.
That's one of the luxuries of having, a 6'4", 6'5" girl. They can kind of funnel everything to her, and that's what the Knights did there.
That's not only a luxury, that's almost a novelty. You just don't see in girls
nice
basketball
pass by Hannah.
Very often, at least in South Dakota, that big, beautiful pass inside.
That's when Hannah's at her best, when she can get it right around that free throw line area. Her floater plays, and she finds a big down low.
Christian playing man-to-man here yet. Travel out front. Nice defense by Joy Rohrbach there, forcing her inside.
Yeah, I remember playing with a 6'8" shot blocker in Connor Compton, and I can tell you that was really nice as a guard when you can be, conscious of you have so much backside help, and I think that Christian's guards definitely feel that luxury with Mallory.
You can get beat. Joy drives the baseline there and shot off the mark, and we'll go the other way here. Number 20.
Knights haven't
Shayna Heitman with the rebound.
Haven't shot well to start this game, but I think Coach will be happy with the looks that they've gotten. They got Kaylee a wide open 3 in the corner. Got a couple looks down low, so.
Yeah, it looks like only had 2 or 3 possessions here, but it looks like Faulkton's really trying to take away post play. And
ooh, wow.
Boy, I love that inbounds play, but it didn't work for him there. Just bounced it in off the player with her back turned and went for the shot and didn't connect, or it was blocked there by Mallory as well. But go the other way. Christian with a 4-3 lead here with about 5 minutes left in this first quarter. Faulkton's kind of packing it in here.
Knights made their first sub. They brought in Chloe Holt for Joy Rohrbach. There's Kaylee again.
Off the mark and out of bounds to Faulkton.
That's a shot she can take. She shot well from the perimeter this year, so Knights aren't going to be frustrated with that shot.
Well, there's a doubleheader tonight at the Christian gym with the boys and the girls, and we got a veteran referee crew here tonight.
Very veteran.
Scott Kusler,
Kim Zimmerman,
and
Tom Waggy.
Yep. from Groton, yeah.
This
local crew with a lot of experience.
It's always nice to have a crew with experience, especially in a big game. A couple big games. Kaiser starting on Aesop to start this game. I think they like that she can kind of match her size, match her physicality.
Was she an all-state player last year? Do
You know what? I wish I could have seen that before the game.
Yeah,
I don't really know, but I do know she's a good player. I think she averaged close to 20 last year.
Quick pass inside to Kaiser, but
Good ball movement from the Knights here. Good find.
Mallory with a jumper from the free throw line's off the mark, and looks
Good
like
fight.
a jump ball coming up.
No, I like Hannah right around that free throw line area.
Yeah.
She's a really good passer when she gets to that spot, and she can kind of take that 1 or 2 dribbles and either get to the rack or find a big, like I mentioned earlier.
It does look like Hannah maybe grabbed the wrong shoe tonight. She's got one black and one white, I see, but I think
Mallory.
Mallory. Yeah.
Different trends.
They sell them like that. I
Yep,
think.
they
That's how
do.
are.
That's right.
My mom would have never let me leave the house like that, but it's a different day and age.
Well, Jackson Isaacson last year, he rocked the one black, one white too, so it's been in for a few years now. Knights are subbing a little quick here. Hannah Miller's getting a break. Kaylee Block's getting a break. Keep these girls fresh. It's going to be a physical game. Nice kick by Mallory there. Knights trying to get a little bit of high-low action here.
Well, it looks like if that three-point shot is going to be there, but they're being patient, trying
They
to
are.
break it down.
This is the
Nice pass inside to Beth Kaiser for 2.
I think that's the best offensive possession I've seen Aberdeen Christian have this year.
Mallory Miller with the assist.
They used 20 seconds on the shot clock about right there and found a layup down low. Nice job of Mallory. She commands so much attention. She can be so effective when she sees the floor like she just did.
She's improved so much from last year.
Tremendously.
Shot more, shooting a lot higher percentage. Little pump fake there, got her in the air and got a foul.
I think that's one area where I'd love to see Mallory kind of get her positioning better. She's such a good shot blocker, but I think she relies on her arms just a little too much.
Well, you know, when a post player does their work and gets you pinned that deep, it's
tough. It don't matter who
it's
you
too
are.
late. I
Right.
mean, if you do your work before you get the ball, and good things will happen,
Right.
and that's what happened in that situation. Ashley seen.
Tough part is the Knights really can't afford to have her get in foul trouble, so they'd love her to finish the first quarter with no fouls.
Another rebound for Miller, and Knights push the other way. Boy, it'd be nice to pick up some points in transition. That's the best way to beat a zone, is not let them get into it. And
Right, they're really packing it in right now. If we can get Mallory down the floor quick, like you're saying, might be able to get her a touch on the block.
I don't think she's taken a shot in the paint. She took one free throw jumper.
No, credit to her for being patient.
Wide open three from outside is off the mark, and Faulkton's pushing tempo and up the court quickly, but shots off the
nice
mark.
board.
Got
They got a little 2-on-1 here. Nice pass.
Nice pass.
Good job by
ahead.
Hannah. Oh,
Shots off the mark. Like we were just saying, it's nice to beat a zone.
it is.
Nice to beat a zone before they get set up in it. And they did that, just didn't connect.
Tempo's high here for the last couple minutes. I'm not sure what team that favors more, honestly.
Yeah. Well, I like it. Keep the clock running, and it's more enjoyable to watch.
Both teams really kind of being patient using the shot clock. I think you can tell there's mutual respect on both sides, the way this game has started.
Dead ball and a couple more subs coming back in for both teams here.
Well, I think Christian's been a little bit sick here the last few days, so I would think that Coach Rohrbach is really trying to keep the girls fresh and keep their heads into it, keeping them focused.
Boy, there is just a lot of sickness going
Right.
around. This morning I was talking to some guys from Ipswich, and they had over 100 kids out the last couple days.
There it is. Ace-off for
in the
three.
corner from number 4, Isabel Ace-off.
I think Coach Rohrbach's not happy about that one. They knew she was going to come out on that little down screen, but they just didn't have any hedge help there, and Ace-off got the 3 off. Knights need a good possession here. A minute left, 6-6. There it is.
Deep three from Miller is good.
Nice
the
shot
right
by
wing.
Hannah. That'll help the confidence a little bit after missing a layup, but after you hit a three, you know what? Confidence is sky high.
Yeah, you make a couple shots, that's going to change this
Right.
game here. They force you to come out where you can't have 3 people in the paint. You can only have 2.
Knights are going to want to get a good possession here, make sure Mallory doesn't really have to go and play a lot of defense on the other end so she doesn't get a second foul. There it is, good swing.
Got it
Nice
inside to
job.
Miller, up and good.
Boy, she's just gotten so much stronger. Last year, that probably would have been a fadeaway with her right hand, but
Yeah.
she powered that one up and through the contact.
Nice assist by Kaylee Block there as well.
Right. Good patience there from the Knights. Nice crossover by Asoff.
Rebound Miller.
Oh, there's 3
seconds left
seconds,
here.
yeah.
He chucks it from deep, and I think she got hammered and no call. Maybe not.
That's a tough one.
No.
Tough one to
We'll go to the break. Knights with an 11-6 lead on 2 quick buckets here in the last few seconds, and we'll go to the break. Back to second quarter action here at the Aberdeen Christian Gym. Knights leading 11-6.
Knights will be happy about that quarter. Got
Yeah,
a 5-point lead.
Nice finish on those last 2 possessions. Finally broke down the zone and hit a 3. Exactly what you'd like.
I love the fact that they're being patient.
Uh-oh. Tipped away by Faulkton there on a cross-court pass, and Christian will retain possession with 15 seconds.
Like to see Joy be aggressive to get to her left hand there. They're going to start overplaying those skip passes because the Knights have thrown a lot of them.
Chloe Bosma in for Kaiser.
I'm guessing that's because Asoff's starting on the bench in the second quarter, so they probably wanted to give Kaiser a break. Good skip there from Hannah. They want that high-low. Yep, there's Mallory up. Nice.
Nice pass inside.
It's a good kick out. Bosma didn't have much. There it is. Knights didn't realize shot clock was winding down. Actually, I didn't realize it either, to be honest.
Yeah, that skip pass across was tipped out, and there was only 15 seconds left,
Right.
and I think we all were lulled to sleep. There was a whole possession left.
Yep, so here comes Grace back in with Asoff checking into the ball game.
Yeah, we'll have to keep our eye on that.
They've
this matchup.
predominantly
Grace with a
kept her
steal.
on there, yep. Grace has kind of been that, if Asoff isn't quite, guard height, so they really want to kind of keep it physical.
Nice pass inside, Miller to Miller.
I think that's Hannah's 3rd assist already, shortened to this ball game.
Pushes the Knights lead to 7, and Miller with quick hands in the steal, bringing it right up the sideline here.
I think he's going to call foul. Yep, he is. Yep.
Yeah, Mr. Zimmerman kind of got caught there.
He did. I think he wanted to play advantage, and then he realized that she just wasn't going to have an advantage, and he hit it.
Couldn't really make a call. He had to keep from getting knocked into the crowd there.
He almost got tackled. That's right. 13-6 for the Knights here. This would be a big bucket if they can get up closer to 9 or 10. Nice swing by Hannah there. She's played real well to start this game.
Long 3 from Hannah. It's off the mark.
Don't get a second here for Mallory. Be smart.
Faulkton's
There you
pushing
go.
here.
I'm surprised I haven't
quickly
seen.
recover. And
Surprised I haven't seen Kramer kind of lace it up. She's had a couple chances here, and she hit her first. There she is.
There it is. Deep in the right corner. Asoff keeps it alive but knocks it out of bounds. Knights will retain possession.
I haven't heard if she's going to be going to play college basketball. I believe she's a pretty good volleyball player herself. Speaking of ace-off.
Yeah, they've had a couple of really good years here at volleyball and
They have.
basketball. Faulkton.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a rivalry. And I mean, you know, Faulkton beat Christian last year, and then they beat them in volleyball this year as well. Both of them in the state tournament.
You know, Faulkton's
Nice
had,
swing.
oh, that's a nice pass inside to Kaiser, and just didn't catch it clean and went have a jump ball.
Boy, I tell you what, Mallory has really passed well to start this basketball game. Her and Hannah both.
I was going to say is Faulkton's in that region that has Sully Buttes, and their girls have been so good for so long, and they just weren't getting the opportunity to see them at the next level, at the postseason level. And boy, Faulkton's kind of taken over that region down there.
Well, I tell you what, they really gave Warner obviously won State B this year. They really gave them a run for their money. I actually thought Faulkton was maybe going to beat them.
Long three, man. Miller really gets her arms up high and extends. And
got to have about 6 boards already, Miller.
Keeps the ball away. Doesn't bring it down to her waist where a guard can grab it away. And
nice kick.
Nice pass inside.
Nice job.
Grace Kaiser draws the foul there. She'll go to the line for 2.
See, if you're the opposing coach, you just don't want Hannah to get to that free throw line area because she can shoot that floater or dump it over top because she's got such long arms.
Yeah, you know, and can see over everybody too, having that height advantage where you just got good vision. First shot's good from Kaiser.
That timeout, Faulkton, I believe. Yep.
Faulkton's going to take a timeout here. Papa Rohrbach, quick on the music. We'll go to a break.
Boy, I'd say. Chloe Holt checks into the ball game again for Hannah Miller. Good minutes from Miller there.
Second shot's up and good. 15-6. Knights with a 9-point lead with 5:21 left.
Knights are really subbing quick here. I like it. They're got to be smart here to not get that second.
Boy, nice entry pass inside, but Faulkton doesn't convert. You just kind of wonder if knowing there's a 6'4" girl behind you just changes your shot.
You rush it. You know, you rush it. No doubt about it. You know you can't pump fake because she's probably going to come and block you. Knights need to be a little bit quicker to that high-low action so they can get Mallory maybe a dump over top or get to that free throw line area. That is something they miss when they don't have Hannah in the ball game.
Chloe Holt from deep in the corner. Shots just off. Boy, that shot's going to be there all night. I think it's just make one once in a while. They're going to be in good shape.
Yep.
Made one already. Made a couple threes already. Christian, I think, was asking to get a player out that's injured, and their dead ball looks like Joey Rohrbach got holding her nose, maybe. I don't know.
I can't tell. I thought she jammed her thumb, maybe. I know she's had problems with her thumb in the past.
Looks like Knights are taking a time out here, so we'll go to a break. trainer was looking at, looks like Joy Rohrbach's left thumb, and she's in obvious pain. Doesn't come back here after the timeout.
She sprained that thumb. She missed the Ola Frederick game, I believe.
Boy, nice entry
job.
pass from Miller to Miller again. Boy, if you get the ball in the middle of the floor, that's just how you break down a zone, especially with the size Christian has.
And there's Hannah right in the middle of the lane. She found her sister right for 2.
Nice execution from the Knights.
They've had a great start to this ball game, but long ways to go.
Yep.
Stay down here. Nice job from the Knights there, playing a little scramble defense.
Boy, the Faulktons.
Oh, that's a tough one to board. Got a second try at it.
Faulkton sending cutters inside, and they're, you know, it looks like they're open, but then all of a sudden they realize that they're going into the forest, and they
Christian's
kind of
height
start to
just
slow down.
closes the gap really quick. They're going to need their role players to hit a couple threes, just like we were talking about with Christian.
Ball's tipped out of bounds. Christian will enter it back in here from the baseline under the hoop. 17-6 lead, 11-point lead. Nice entry pass right into the middle, and the shot's off the mark from Miller.
That's good offense for the Knights. Knights are like that. Mallory's been really patient here to start the game, and I'd say the offense is really flowing nicely. Up 17-6.
You know, Faulkton's not, you know, we just talked about cutters and their shots inside affected, but they're really being patient. They're not just chucking it. They take a 3 right there.
Oh, wow.
Nice pass down the middle, but it was kind of deflected, and
I think
that's hard to
20 got a
catch
hand on it.
Hard to catch that deflection, and it was off of Mallory, out of bounds.
Grace is doing a great job on Ace-Off right now. She's really making her work. Ace-Off barely even got to set her feet on the last 3-pointer she took.
They're posting up inside here now, just trying to get a touch.
Nice job.
Tipped away, and 3-on-3 coming the other way. Knights will pull it back and set up the offense.
Faulkton's having a really tough time getting into their offense. Ace-Off hasn't got to touch the ball.
Nice pass inside. Man, that was a nice pass.
Awesome.
Well, you don't expect your big players to have vision like that, and
that
was a nice pass.
That's great
from Mallory Miller.
Both the Millers have a few assists here to start this basketball game, as well as steals and rebounds, like right there. Making their presence felt.
Yep. Jump ball, and Christian will take possession and go the other way.
Kaylee Block back in the game for Chloe.
Yeah, we just about every dead ball where there's a sub coming in trying to stay fresh.
I'd like to see Kaylee get on the board here, whether that's a cut or whether that's getting another wide open 3-pointer. When she plays with confidence, that's really key because she's one of the better shooters on this Christian team. A lot of skips here. There's that floater.
Nice pass inside from Miller to Miller, off the glass and good.
See, as a coach, I don't really know what you do there because if you're going to sit in the 2-3 zone, she's going to get that ball because she's so tall at the high post.
That's just, and when a big can enter it from up high, that's tough. And then when you're passing it to someone even taller, that's tough to defend. It's going to be interesting. I was telling my wife on the way to the game tonight that it would really be, here we go with that play off the back again, and Ace-Off is crafty, but it hasn't worked either time. I was telling my wife on the way tonight that the game tonight, it'd be really interesting if Christian could stay undefeated.
Right.
This girls team up until that Ron Colley game, and we could see.
If I'm not mistaken, Ron Colley's undefeated.
Oh,
are they
yeah,
not?
yeah. Two of the best, probably big post players in girls basketball in the state, let alone in Class B here in the same town.
Yeah, it was a good battle last year.
First one's off the mark, and second one is good from number 21, Kelly Stecker. Christian with a 14-point lead with 1:10 left in this first half. Well, I thought Christian was going to have to knock down a bunch of threes
I did
here
too, and we haven't hit one. Just one. I think Hannah's got the only one.
3 in the corners up and off the top of the bank board, and it's out of bounds.
I think it hit that wire up there.
Yeah, he called that quick. It must have hit something else.
It's tough to tell up here, but they got a good angle down there. Kramer.
Kramer
There she is.
Long three. The way she started the game, knocks one down here at the end of the.
Right. Faulkton's hit 3 threes here. Kramer's got 2, and Asoff's got 1.
Well, you know, just like Christian ended that first quarter with 2 really good possessions and established the lead. Boy,
Right.
Faulkton knock another one down here.
This is
And that would cut that lead in half, just
big
like
possession.
that.
Big possession.
is-
Knights have played a really good first half. They want to keep this at 11.
I love there's only 3 fouls on each team here too. That no one's in foul trouble, and
Right.
we haven't had a lot of stoppage of play. It's been a very good half.
I would assume they're going to try to set something up for Asoff here, maybe a runner on a double or something like that. And there it is. Yep, running her off a double. Nice job by Mallory.
Mallory
there.
steps out.
Yep.
And kept her from shooting a 3, but they dumped it inside and drew a foul.
Really good recognition by Mallory to step up there. Asoff just found the slip, and
Ashley
44.
Seen has stepped to the free throw line for 2 here. Knights will have 4.5 seconds yet to push it up the court here. Cut this lead under single digits with a make here. It went from 15-point lead to single digits here. Nice box out. Knights chuck one from 3/4 court, and that'll be our half. 21-11, very good half for the Knights. Executing Faulkton with a strong finish to a 10-point lead here at the half as we go to the break. back at the Aberdeen Christian Gym. Aberdeen Christian Knight girls team playing the Faulkton Trojans girls team here tonight. Knights with a 21-11 lead at the half. It looks like Joyce got an ice bag on the hand there and is probably not coming back. I would say it's safe to say her shoes are off. So the Knights will be without their senior point guard here the rest of this game. Faulkton, go ahead.
So Faulkton kind of they ended the half with a little bit of a run, so it'll be interesting to see if they kind of carry that momentum here into the third quarter.
Yeah, 11 points at the half is a low-scoring game.
It's got to be their lowest of the season so far.
Ace off will inbounce, and here we go. Knights back in man-to-man.
Yeah, I would assume they're going to really try to get Ace off some open shots on the perimeter, but that's going to be tough. Grace has been around her all night.
What did she have at the half, you know?
I believe she only had 3. Kramer had 6.
Kramer has 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then, double dribble.
They made a couple free throws, I believe, somebody else.
Right. I couldn't say. I know 44, she had a free throw at the end there, so.
Faulkton with a turnover in their first possession, and we'll go the other way. The Trojans are coached by Chase Casper, assisted by Ryan Melius and Dylan Mickelson.
Casper does a nice job. Teaches the girls how to play defense really well.
Mallory Miller with about a 10-12-foot jumper and off the mark, and Ace off with the ball pushing the other way here.
I was kind of interested to see if maybe Faulkton would jump into man here, but they're staying with that 2-3 zone. I believe last year they played man. Yep.
Miller with a tap out, but gets a little body and
is that her third, really? I thought that was only her second.
Yep.
Wow, that's not
only
a
3
good foul.
team fouls that first half, and 2 of them were hers.
Especially down Rohrbach, that's not a great. It's not a good
she's
foul.
gonna have to be very careful here the rest of the way.
They really can't afford to lose her.
Nice drop down from Miller, and steals that entry pass down on the baseline, and she'll bring it up and set this offense up against Faulkton's 2-3 zone. They're just kind of
packing it
standing in there, packing it in, going to try to guard Miller, and
there it is. There's that swing to the high post back to Hannah. Nice job.
Nice seal inside by Kaiser as well, and Miller scores on a drive.
Well, Mallory really flashed to that high post near side ball, and then Hannah was wide open on the backside, and they found her. Oof. I am sure Coach Rohrbach is holding his breath right now, because if Hannah picks up that 4th, that's a really, really difficult thing for the Knights to overcome.
Quick drive to the bucket by Kramer, and her shot's off the glass and no good. And
nice job going straight up there.
Mallory just held her spot and blocked that shot.
I think this is probably the best solid defense, not freaking out, playing solid defense I've seen the Knights play
nice
so far
rotation nice pass by Faulkton from post to post, but their shot's off the mark. And again, I think I credit that to just being a little bit intimidated by knowing who's there.
Nice swing there. I'd like to see Kaylee be ready to shoot at least. Good jab. Ooh, a little traffic there.
Boy, that's got to be a perfect pass to get it in there, and it was just a hair off and tipped away.
A little bit tough one. I think if Hannah could have that one back, she would have found Kaylee in the corner, but.
Boy, it looks like inside-out game from Faulkton, but the shot's off the mark.
You know, Christian's role players, Faulkton's role players, they really haven't shot the ball well tonight.
No.
Christian's got to have about 18 points in the paint, I bet. That's the difference in the ball game.
Yeah, they were on that second quarter had about a 5-minute run there where they really scored some points. Trying to enter it from the high post, high-low, and the pass is off the mark a little bit. Christian turns it over, and Faulkton will bring it the other way. 5:17 left in the third quarter here. Christian with a 12-point lead.
If it's possible, I think Faulkton's packing it in even more than they did in the first half.
Oh, Miller.
And there it is. I believe that's number 4.
Kind of a silly body foul. Picks up her 4th here with 5 minutes left.
Probably not going to see her until 5 minutes left in the 4th, I bet.
Christian with their starting guards are both on the bench here now. One with an injury and the other with a foul.
Well, they haven't changed it to the 4th foul, so is it possible they messed it up and she only has 3 now? Because I thought that was only her 2nd.
Yeah, it sure could be.
Nope, they changed it.
Nope.
She's got 4.
Be interesting to see if Faulkton puts a little ball
Boy,
pressure
I
on,
sure
on
would.
Christian with both of their guards out.
Right.
Nice drive inside, but shot is just off the mark in the trees. Or
If Christian's going to win this game, it's going to be on the defensive end. They're going to have to really play good defense, not turn the ball over offensively right now. Wow.
Bosma.
There it is.
Bucket up and in, and she brought the ball up. She had a kind of forced to bring the ball up.
Nice cross court there from Mallory, and then Grace misses the layup, but Bosma there to finish it up. Yeah, like you said, she brought the ball up and then found her way down low. I don't expect to see Coach Rohrbach sub.
Who's going to have to
here.
handle the ball for Christian here right now? Is Bosma going to have to handle the ball? Or it's going to just kind of be a team effort?
I would assume it'd be a team effort, but I think she's probably number 1 right now. Like you said earlier, I would really expect Faulkton to jump into something here.
Yeah. They've just kind of been content to stay with their game plan from the beginning here.
Right.
And pack in the zone. And
Faulkton's having a really tough time. They're just not getting the shots that they
shot
want.
Clock, 3 seconds left, and the ball is swatted out of bounds by Miller. And the shot clock, I think, went off after it was out, but it looks like they're going to call it a shot clock violation, and it'll go the other way for Christian. And there's Bosma bringing it up. Boy, as long as they don't put ball pressure on, who cares? I could bring it up. I can't dribble.
Christian's, they really going to want to be patient here. That high-low action is great, but we don't want to force it. Yep.
Boy, he takes it. Faulkton girl takes it right at Miller. Carly Cotton, and draws that foul. That's got to be her 2nd, or at least her 2nd, if not her 3rd.
I believe that's 2 on
2nd.
Mallory.
Okay.
Carly Cotton, only a freshman. I would think that her older brother is Lane Cotton. He's one of Faulkton's better players. He's only a sophomore.
Yeah, we saw him last year.
Yep.
Faulkton had a couple of injuries, and the Cotton boy was forced into action, and he really had a good game.
He had a good freshman year, yeah. I think he's really taken a leap. I think he's averaging around 15 here as a sophomore, so he's a good player, really good athlete.
I know Coach Palmer was giving me a little scouting report on the Faulkton boys, and he said that the Cotton kid kind of reminds him of himself. Not real athletic, but super crafty. Faulkton with a drive.
Well, Faulkton jumped into, which I believe was just an extended 2-3 zone, so this is going to be interesting for the Knights here if they can handle the pressure and still get good shots.
No, they just got to work the shot clock and get what they want.
Right,
Nice
like
play
that.
inside.
Nice job.
Draws a foul.
I think you could argue that offensively is way more important for the Knights right now because Faulkton just hasn't got anything in their, offensive sets. But if Christian's going to turn the ball over like they did the last few possessions, they're going to get back into this ball game.
You can kind of run that clock down on your possession and get what you want.
Patience is going to be
here.
huge.
I fully expect Faulkton to jump into some kind of ball pressure here. I'll be surprised if they don't, especially as the game starts winding down. If they can't, they got to start gambling a little bit.
Well, I mean, Christian hasn't made a sub here, and they were subbing pretty quick, keeping girls fresh, and they haven't subbed since.
Kaiser knocks down both free throws and extends the lead back to 13, and Miller with a strong rebound. Whew. This is where, hey, nice entry inside. Got a good look, pretty quick in the shot clock, but got a nice pass or nice shot there.
Faulkton is really pushing the tempo right now, as they should. I mean, they have the advantage right now in the break, and like we said, Christian not making substitutions. They're gonna get tired.
Yeah, here they come. Starting to pick the ball up out at half court with a double team, and Forced the turnover just like that.
That one looked like a 1-2-2. I think they started in a 2-3 trap the last few possessions, but that one looked like a 1-2-2 there. Kind of mixing it up on the Knights a little bit. Oh, I'm sure Hannah and Joy are loving being on the bench right now.
Oh, that was a travel.
Yep.
Little bunny hop inside. Again, I think that size advantage just kind of produces some crazy things like that. Knights are going to call a 30-second timeout with a 13-point lead here, and we'll take a break. Here we go, 13-point lead, 2:15 left in the third quarter, and Faulkton's in looks like a 1-2, 1-1, or
Yeah, they kind of mix it up a little bit here.
And the Knights pass right through it like they were anticipating it.
They are really extending that zone.
Number 20 with a steal and a breakaway all by herself, but up off the rim and no good, but Faulkton rebounds inside.
I think Faulkton's missed about 4 point-blank layups. They make those. It's a way different ball game.
Knights are going to have to play
They got to be more
ball
patient
handling
here.
by committee here.
Right. It's good to get rid of it, but sometimes girls are getting rid of it too fast right now. Got to see the floor a little bit.
Well, if they can just continue to break Faulkton down here, they'll be fine. Miller will come back that fourth quarter. Well, you just can't. When your point guard's sitting on the bench with an injury and you're in foul trouble, you just got to control yourself with a little discipline. It's too bad she got that fourth foul.
Yeah, and this is the time really for Faulkton to make a run right now with her sitting on the bench.
Yeah, this is a critical minute and a half here.
This is a very big minute and a half.
Kaiser with a little shot inside is off the mark.
Not much scoring in this third quarter
close
so
to
far.
single digits here going into the quarter.
Ace off, nice take.
Ace off with a layup. 11-point lead with a minute 15 left, and they're back into that pressure here. They trap the ball right at it crosses the
Oh boy.
line. Little wild and rugged. Jump ball, but Christian will retain possession.
I'm pretty sure Michael wants them to get rid of the ball a little bit quicker. They're all kind of they're either getting rid of it too fast or they're taking too many dribbles.
Boy, they're big enough they can pass it over the top if they just be patient, not panic.
Yep, a lot of time left. 15
There's
seconds left on the shot
backside's
clock.
wide open on this. They got them really spread out. There we go.
There you go.
Miller brings it down, but it's stripped away.
Nice dig there by 20.
And then she
Nice
commits
three.
a foul. That's Hannah's third.
Mallory's third here,
third,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Hannah's got 4.
And Coach Rohrbach's going to take
Mallory's
her out
got
here.
3.
Make sure she doesn't get a fourth. Sophie Bosma checks into the ball game for the first time.
Checking in for Miller.
It's a big 46 seconds right now. Knights need to stop, and they need to not turn the basketball over when they get it back.
Stop and then just run this quarter out here.
Yep. A little bit too hard on that hedge there from Kaylee. You're going to be okay with that. Stop the possession a little bit.
38
Only her first.
seconds left in the quarter and 35 on the shot clock, so just a 3.5-second differential here.
I think the Knights are getting a little tired here.
Yeah, I would agree.
I would expect to see Coach Rohrbach probably call all 3 of his timeouts in the fourth quarter.
And with the post players out of the game, Faulkton dumps it inside, but can't connect on that. Nice double team by the Bosma twins, and Faulkton will inbound.
Well, size is pretty similar on the floor right now for both teams.
That's right.
Nobody's really taller than anybody else.
If anybody is tired, it's got to be Beth Kaiser. She has been dogging. The ace-off girl.
Yeah, Grace
home,
Kaiser, right.
Yeah.
Yep.
What did I say?
Beth.
Beth, I'm sorry. Knights pick up another foul in the open court. That'll be their 16th foul. 7.5 seconds left.
It's not ideal to get 6 fouls in a quarter, but that was a breakaway layup and for sure 2 points. So good and bad there for the Knights.
Well, can the Knights hold this double point lead here in the quarter? Ace-off dribbles
The D
through
from
everybody.
Kaylee there, nice job.
Shots off the mark, and the Knights will run out the clock. We'll go to the quarter break. Knights with an 11-point lead, and it looks like the Mallory girls are coming back in, or the Miller girls are coming back in. Faulkton will inbound to start the fourth quarter. Knights with an 11-point lead. Despite all the adversity in the third quarter, Faulkton only scored 5 points. And they turn it over.
Double tap there, call.
I saw Scott Kusler, our ref, doing a little extra stretching, getting ready for this fourth quarter run here. Scott was in Northern when I was in high school, so he's got to be in his 60s.
He's been reffing a long time.
The most experienced man on the floor. Beautiful pass from Miller
Nice
to
job.
Miller, off the mark.
Big
but
2 points there.
Kaiser with the rebound on the backside. Great position. Always.
I like that
be
dive.
on the backside and
Like that dive by Hannah there.
Puts it back up and in.
Bonus. Nice dive by Hannah, and Grace cleans it up on the backside.
Looks like, is that on Kaiser?
Kaiser, I believe. Oh, your first.
I think that's Christian's 17th foul. Looks like it's going to be free throws the rest of the way for Faulkton here.
You can tell they're getting tired because they didn't foul like this in the first half. When the legs go, the head goes. But that was a big bucket by Grace there at the other end. Otherwise, this would have got it within 10.
Second shot by Asoff is off the mark, and Christian will retain a 12-point lead as we go the other way.
She's got to be frustrated. They just haven't let her get in a rhythm at all tonight.
No. Entry pass from
Nice
Kaiser
job.
to Miller. Nice pass, but shots off the mark.
You happy with that
Faulkton
offense
pushing
there?
tempo.
Oh, she
double
doubled.
dribble.
Nice job.
Even
Really
I
good
can
job
see,
getting
even
back
I
there.
can see that.
That's right. Good job by Chloe Bosma getting back in transition.
Yeah, Faulkton just hasn't been able. I don't know if it's intentional, but they just haven't pushed tempo much, and now all of a sudden they are and turned it over right there. What's going to be important to keep? She about double hop there too. I think, but Miller's jumper from about 12 feet out is good.
She likes that little right corner, little floater jumper
Stretches
shot.
the lead to 14.
Nice job, Grace, getting over that screen, not allowing Asoff to get that three-pointer off. She's really trying to be aggressive here.
The kick goes out of bounds.
But you can tell she's frustrated. There's just always help side when she does get a step on Kaiser.
Christian with a 14-point lead, 6.5 left in this fourth quarter, and they jam it inside. It's tipped away, but Faulkton somehow come out of that. Long three from Cotton is good, and Faulkton with a quick timeout here. Caught the music guy by surprise. He wasn't ready, and we'll go to a 30-second break here. Inbound, going to go inbound, going full court here.
Yep, they're going to stay with that 1-2-1-1, I think.
A little pressure out front, and Knights break the press.
Really need a good possession here.
Kind of want to run 15 seconds or more, and a nice entry
That'll
pass
work too.
from Miller to Kaiser for two.
That high-low action's been there all night. They've executed that well.
Back to a 13-point lead for the Aberdeen Christian Knights.
Boy, that's big because Cotton just hit a three for Faulkton. If they would have scored down here, they would have really got a jump start offensively.
I agree, and then Faulkton turns it over.
Big bucket there from the Knights.
Tipped away here. Miller needs to stay under control here. Nice pass inside. Misses the money, and boom, she's gone.
That's
kind of tough. That's a tough one to get.
That's tough.
You know, those are going to come. That's what you got to avoid, the dumb ones earlier that you can help.
Yeah, no question about that fifth foul. It's just unfortunate. It's too bad Mallory didn't finish that layup.
Wrong place at the wrong time right there. That'll put Asoff at the line for a 1-and-1 here.
It's a big
momentum
momentum
by
shift
13.
if she makes these two.
First one is good.
I think if you're the Knights, you want to get to 40 points, and you just got to make sure that you're holding the ball as long as you can offensively. I think 40 points would be a good start to
40
win
would
this ball
definitely
game.
win it. I think 5 more would be enough to win it.
They want to use, I would say, a good 20, 25 seconds here, and then get a good shot.
Going high-low here again.
Kaylee for her first three of the night. Nope.
Off the mark.
That looked good from up here.
Kept alive by Christian. Turned over, trying to enter it inside. Asoff pushing the ball up the floor.
Would like to see Holt maybe bring that one out, unfortunately.
Another baseline jumper by Cotton is no good, and Christian gets bailed out by a foul coming up the side here. Faulkton with that's only their third team foul. They only had 2, I think 2 or 3 that first half, so they've played really clean. I think you're right. When Christian started to pick these fouls up as a little fatigue set in. I'm just shocked Faulkton hasn't pushed them the whole game.
I really
Joey
am.
got hurt. I would have thought they would have been gambling more.
She can shoot.
Miller with a deep three is good.
That's a big three.
Mallory Miller with a deep three. Pushes the lead to 14, and Coach Rohrbach with a timeout. And Mallory Miller knocks down a big three.
That's a big
Gives
three.
the Knights a
Faulkton was getting a
14-point
little
lead here.
momentum there.
Faulkton trying to play catch-up with the three.
I would be
Off the mark.
really interested to see how many assists the Knights have had so far tonight. I feel like almost all of their buckets have been assists. And that's the way you prefer it if you're Coach Rohrbach. Good high-lows.
Well, there's just no reason to get in a shoot a quick
Two in a row.
shot.
Nope, short.
Miller with another attempt from three is off the mark. Faulkton's going to have to push tempo. They got to make up possessions here as quickly as they can.
Good defensive positioning there for the
Face-off with a
Knights.
step back is off the mark, and I think that hit them.
Yeah, I thought it did, but maybe
I
it
saw
didn't.
that. I saw that thing move up there. Face-off tips it away and steals it. Draws a foul, and the bucket is good.
Nice play by Asoff there.
We got 3:51 to go. Christian with a 12-point lead. This isn't over yet.
Nope.
I think you're right. If they can get close to 40 points, that's 16 points they have to score in 4 minutes.
Knights are really want to be patient here. 3:51 is a lot of time.
Yeah, that three-point shot didn't win the game. That's for sure. You can't
Right.
quit here now.
Yep, no reason to push the tempo if you're the Knights.
Get it across. Work 25, 30 seconds off.
Yep, as soon as you get
Go
to
high,
right
low.
around that 15, you kind of go back to that high-low action that they've had
Yep.
so much success with.
And don't foul. Make them score. Make them score in their half-court set. Shots blocked out of bounds by Miller, and Faulkton will retain possession. 29 seconds left on the shot clock. Asoff's, he's crafty in there. If you
Yep.
turn your back, he's going to let her go.
That's tough. There it
Knocks
is.
down a three from outside. We've got a
8-point
8-point
ball
lead
game
here now.
That happens quick, especially when you turn the ball over. It's a big possession. Nice find.
Nice find, and
Woo.
shots rolls off the rim. Block will go to the line to shoot two. Boy, these are big.
Yep. You'd love to see a possession like that at about the 10-second shot
Yeah.
clock, or with about 10 seconds left on the shot clock.
When it's there, it's hard not to take
It's
it.
tough.
But
That's tough. Like the pass, like the play.
block free throw's good. That's big.
That's a big free throw there. Try to push this to a 4-possession ball game now.
Second one's off the mark. Miller keeps it alive and
Wow.
scores.
Big possession there from the Knights. Go back up 11.
Boy, it makes me nervous with more fouls going after the ball like that, but that was a huge play. There's Faulkton with a rebound inside. Number 44 scores, and they'll take a timeout. Send 9-point lead for Christian. Christian inbounds against Faulkton's full court pressure here.
Yeah, they extended it a little bit more with Kramer up at the top. Boy, she's been working the whole ball game.
Just passed it up. Crazy cross-court pass, but Christian retains it. Tipped away. Christian will retain possession at the half-court line. 18 seconds left in the shot clock, which that's what we want. We want to run this clock down.
Right. Just maybe not with that much scrambling.
Yeah. Boy, we just don't have a ball handler out
There's
there.
Kramer tipping it away.
Shots
Nice
off the-
job by Grace.
Off the
Wow.
mark. Uh-oh. Foul on the floor by
That Bosma, I believe.
Bosma, I believe. Kind of hold your breath with Miller with 4 inside.
Right.
Looks like it's on
Oh, they called it on Mallory? Oh, I'm a little surprised about that one. I didn't think she was in the play. Did you?
I thought she
could've missed
already
it.
had 4. That was her 4th, I guess.
Huh. I must have missed something away from the ball there.
ASOS free throw is good. Sets for a second one. That's off the mark. Miller with a strong rebound. Knights will have to break this press without their 2 guards on the bench. Ball's turned over out front. Ace-off up and good. 6-point game with 2 minutes left.
A little bit too much dribbling from the Knights here. Got to relax a little bit. Crouch wants to travel, but
Miller gets it across. The Knights sets up in their offense here. 6-point game. I didn't think Faulkton would get to this, but Faulkton's only got, it's their 5th team foul now. If they try to foul and put the Knights on the line, but there's still 2 minutes left. Plenty of time for them. They've scored quickly here these last couple minutes. I thought 40 would be plenty of.
that's a big nope.
Wide open jumper from the free throw line's off the mark and
Oh, that's tough.
out of bounds. Faulkton will go the other way.
That's one of those you kind of have to make it if you're going to shoot it with 30 seconds left on the shot clock there. So a big possession here. They're going to want to get Ace off on some type of screen. Setting their little window elevator screen on the side over there. Still gets it. Nice job from the Knights there.
Jumped out on her. Miller steps in front, steals it.
I'd like to
Ace-off
see her be
tipped it away.
patient. No reason to dribble.
Coach Rohrbach with a quick timeout to retain possession here, and we'll take a break with Knights with a 6-point lead, $1:27 left. Christian girls will inbounds with 1:27 left. Break the half, get it across half court. Miller with the ball. What do they got to do here, Matt?
Well, I think they got to stop putting the ball down the floor so much. Yep.
Get in the hole. Nope. Miller's fouled on a shot, and she will go to the line for a big 2 free throws here. Christian with a 6-point lead, had a 15-point lead, I believe, at one point in time. First shot's up and good. That's huge.
You know, we expected Faulkton to jump into a kind of more of a full court trap, and they have. They've really given Christian some difficulties breaking it.
Second one's off the mark. Bounced up and hit the shot clock.
I believe they're only at 7. I think the score is a little.
Yeah.
Yep.
7-point lead.
That's still a big bucket there. Puts
Just
it
a
to
hair
3
over a
possessions.
minute left. That makes it a 3-possession game at
Right.
least. Ace off with a long 3 off the glass and no good.
Nice board.
Miller with a block. I don't think it hit the shot clock, but they reset it. Boy, Ace-off's got quick hands.
She does. She's all over the place right now, being super aggressive. Oh, she got the position. Nice board.
Miller tipped it out. Ace-off retains possession though.
Nice
Shot up in the
defense.
corner is good.
Good move.
Faulkton with a timeout. Christian with a 5-point lead, 43 seconds left. court pressure from the Trojans here with a 5-point deficit. Knights bringing the ball up.
Nice job there from Grace getting the ball away. Much better from the Knights there, really limiting their dribbles. Ooh, I thought she got hit.
Tied up there. And they'll retain possession. Possession arrows.
That's a big jump ball right there.
28 seconds left. Shot clock doesn't reset on a jump ball like that, does it?
Goes to 20. Yep, goes to 20. They're just going to lob it up. Oh, my goodness.
Knights turn it over on the inbounds. Miller.
Mallory could have just got her fifth.
Floor. I thought she got her fifth right there.
She could have.
Cotton with a deep three off the glass and no good.
Oh,
Knights with
boy.
the rebound, and they'll go to the free throw line for 1-and-1 here.
I thought she might bank that in.
Chloe Holt with the rebound. She'll step up to the free throw line for a 1-and-1 here with 13.4 seconds left. Knights with a 5-point lead.
Boy, that was a lot of mayhem right there.
Yep. 2 free throws definitely would finish this game. Whew. The first one is good. Makes it a 6-point game, a 2-possession game.
Ice in the veins. Nice job by
All you
Chloe.
got to do now is defend that 3-point line and be smart with the possession. Second one is up and off the mark, no good.
Well, they're going to want to get Ace off a shot here. See if she gets to the rack or steps back for a three.
Kaiser and Asoff have been squared up all night long, and good defense by Kaiser. Shots off the mark. 5 seconds left. It's going to be kind of hard to get 6 points in 5 seconds.
Where's
here.
Reggie Miller at?
Ball's inbounds to the top of the key. Back inside to Asoff out at the wing, and her shot's off the mark. And no good. Shot at the buzzer.
That'll count.
Good, but 40 was enough. I was
Yeah,
right.
it was.
41-37.
Nice shot from the Knights there.
Girls win. That's a big win. Conference win at home here
Right.
tonight at the Aberdeen Christian School gym. I see Rob Morlock is going to step in and take over this boys game. He's been stretching them vocal cords
We're
for
done.
a little while. We're done.